Press X to play. Do 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 do. I do quite like the interface of this, the actual interacting, making it feel as if you're controlling like a mouse cursor rather than just flicking from highlighted box to highlighted box around the place. You know, you kind of get to put a circle around things, put a circle in the sun, but you get to set destination. What I'll do first, Earth is like your single player campaign type area. This is like your deathmatch stuff, the Crucible. And the tower, which looks more like a moon, but you know, it says it's the last city. Says I have one friend there. Let's go along. Let's press launch. Get a bit of a countdown, and then your ship sort of shoots off then. Looks rather nice myself. Eventually it'll shoot off. Nice little bit of lightning going on there on the planet. And there's the ship shooting off. Now you've got the... I like this. This is like the equivalent of a loading screen. You just kind of watch your ship, which I think is a lot nicer than just looking at a progress bar slowly moving from left to right. They never seem to move from right to left. I always wondered why that was. But we'll get there eventually. But yeah, you've got your first person shooter. You got your death match stuff. But what I'm going to put here now is... you might have already seen a few screenshots on Twitter. But essentially it's... for those PlayStation 3 owners, it's kind of like the PlayStation Home experience, where you get to see other people. You can buy stuff from shops, and if you unlock something in the first player game, you get given, like if I went into the single player game now and I played it for a while and then I achieved something, you know, whatever it is, no idea, you might come into this area then and there will be a green box highlighted for you to go and get that box from a selected vendor. Why I said vendor or whatever I said just then, I don't know, but it's vendor, shopkeeper. But yeah, I just like the third person element to it. As you can see, I try my best to play as female characters. If I'm going to look at somebody's arse, I'd rather it be a woman's than a man's. Just a personal thing. But my preference for playing as a female character dates all the way back. I've mentioned this before in other videos, possibly podcasts. It goes back to when I used to play Quake 2, and it was generally known that the female players in Deathmatch were harder to hit, as their bodies were a lot thinner than some of the bloke characters, you know, the models in the hitboxes, etc., etc. that make up the model and the skeleton and the skin on the outside. How much of that is actually true, how much of it is myth, I don't know. But either way, it also stems from around about the time of like the Quake Doom era. I'd just come from PlayStation 1 and Tomb Raider. So again, female characters. So anyway, this is Destiny, the first look alpha. Made by Bungie, not a million miles away from Halo.
Identify yourself, please.
Nicer looking. It's going to be though. There's no Halo on the PS4, and doubtful that there ever will be, which is a shame. What with it being the superior console. But there we are. I guess some people prefer more money in their pockets from one source rather than more money in their pockets from appeasing a lot more fans. Leaps and bounds. Anyway, it said that there was oh, was that the wrong one? I pressed the wrong button, sorry. No, that was the wrong button again. Apparently that's what my character looks like in deathmatch and single player game. That's what she looks like unmasked. I just went with one of the default models. I didn't actually spend time bloody applying makeup and fucking hairstyles and whatever. I actually did. I spent hours creating my female model. I didn't. I did actually. No, I do like about this game is the fact that the time changes. Oop, scared a few birds away. Yeah, the time does change. You got the sun setting at, you know, throughout the game, and you could stand here and you could watch lights go on and off, and in fact I could sit here because much like the PlayStation Home, you can adopt these kind of, you can't wave at the camera unless you're quick to spin round, but you can also get down and groove. You can actually just dance much like the PlayStation Home, because that's what you'd want to do, is dance. Anyway. Damn it, I wanted to get onto that roof. Oh. Ship dropping somebody here. Yes, you do die if you jump over. It's one of those, you've jumped into an area which they've made a, you know, like a brush that kills you rather than lets you fall all the way down. Yep, looking up at a big, is that the moon? Is that a planet? Can't quite remember. But there's also something off to the left or to the right. Was there another one? Up there. That must be the moon then, is it? That must be where the sun's light reflects off. So, go to orbit, hold the button down, ka-ching. Right, set destination. We will set the destination for Earth. Let's, what's that? Level 3 story. I think it starts off with level 3 actually. You've got the Devil's Lair. Actually, I don't think I've played there. And it just says, but there, PlayStation Plus required. I don't think I've been there. You can change from Brave to Legend, etc, etc. I just click on launch. I didn't realise I could gain access to this place. Searching for Guardians. It's now putting two other players in with you. Kind of hoping that when the game comes out, they do away with that. Don't particularly want to be waiting for somebody who's just going to dick around. Especially when I'm spending most of my time dicking around in my own game. What's the guy's name? Jiggaduck. Right, okay. We decided to shoot off now, have we? Right, okie doke.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of a cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair, and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god, and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Right. I've never actually been here before. I've not played this. I didn't realise it was accessible. I thought I'd have to play through the others first, but there we go. Rather unlike me for experimenting. Right. Double jump. Very Titanfall-y. I just chucked something somewhere because I saw somebody else chucking something somewhere. Okay, we seem to have a beast of sorts here. £17 points per bullet by the looks of it. Oh, is he a wizard? Oh, he's a captain. Right. Oh, it's more than one person, right. And I appear to be doing it all by myself.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
Alright, what's this do? Deploy ghost? Alright, I think it flies in and out of stuff and it
Pretty complex.
fixes things
We'll
and
need
such
time.
and such. Balls. Change player camera. Let's have a look around. That's it, yeah. Nobody's able to revive anybody. Respawn in... Wow, okay. That wasn't very good. Let's try and deploy ghost again. Why is that stopped? Is somebody else doing it? Oh, somebody else has done it.
Pretty complex.
So these three meshes are the ones here then. So we have to stay alive. Okay. I guess crouched down on top of there wasn't good enough there. Oh well. Ooh, respawn. Right. And revive. Yeah. Right, so if this is the look of things to come with regards to just fucking stab the things. If it's going to be a bit of a trudge like this, I am going to get a bit bored, I'll be honest. Supercharge. Right, I've been waiting for this just to show you. I have some sort of gun where you press L1 and R1 together. It gives you like a powerful pistol with about 2 shots. Possibly 3. So if I... Yes. 1, 2... Oh, 2 shots it took and he's down.
It's like the entire system is wired to it. I'll work faster.
Right, and that's how long that lasted for. I didn't even get the last shot off, and here's another guy. Completely went past me. Right. Did he just die? Let's revive. Grenade! Boom! I'm never very good at remembering to reload. Right, well I just literally got bummed in the face. Darkness consumed me. Yes, it did, didn't it? Okay, yeah, we'll say goodbye to that. Let's get out of there. Let's go to orbit. Thank you. That was a bit crap. The fact that I needed to have PlayStation Plus for that kind of gives me an impression that that's the kind of DLC to expect, perhaps, maybe. Who knows? Don't know. Won't know until we, you know, finally get it. Let's just quickly go to Old Russia Earth and let's go and do the, you know, the first sort of mission that you get, which seems to be level 3 or something. Oh, look out. Bit of a faster launch that time.
There are reports that the Fallen back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty tight guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it.
Right.
Okay, the Skywatch is just on the other side of the steps. And it's surrounded by Fallen. Well, I'm ready if you are.
Right, this is the desolate Earth with various bad guys in and around the place. Various different species of bad guy. Trying to get every bit of scrap from the remainder of the planet Earth. You can pick up stuff yourself every now and again. There's plants you can get, things like that. I press that to get current objective, and that tells you then which way to head. The little white triangles. Oh, actually, yeah, like I said, this is what I like as well, is the real-time changes, kind of like between day and night, things like that. I say real-time, it's probably sped up, but, you know, in-game. Does look remarkably nice. The thing is, with a lot of things, a lot of genres, a lot of things in life, whether it be films, whether it be music, whether it be computer games, etc., etc., you're always going to get the, oh, it's a bit like, it's a bit like, it's a lot like, it's something like. To me, this is, you know, Halo meets Rage meets Red Dead Redemption. It's an open worldy-ish, even though you can't, you know, I couldn't jump off here and land in the water and swim over there, for example. Because you just get into this, ooh, you died, let's put you back into a safe place. That's not technically open world to me. Open world should mean I should be able to get to the absolute boundaries and limits of the map. Now, even if I mean, you can't find a way down there because you're not allowed down there. That's not open world. So, if it's been described as open world so far with this alpha, it's not. You get kind of channeled then in different directions. Kind of gives you the illusion of open world, but not really. Anyway, one thing I will do, which I think is quite cool, press the touchpad on the PS4 and then you hold down square. You get to summon your own little bike. And that's it. You fly around in your bike now. Don't believe the bike has any weapons. Maybe it's an upgrading feature, but you can also boost your way around. My bike is on fire, so what I'll do, I'll quickly jump off before I burn a death. And then eventually your bike will disintegrate and you can just summon another bike. Another bike that isn't on fire.
This place must have been amazing before the collapse. Thousands of humans boarding the colony ships, off to build cities beyond. And now the Fallen, just picking its bones.
See? See my point? You can't actually go there. That's not open world as I believe it to be. Put it that way. Now then. Summon up vehicle. Let's just fly around again. I'm not going to be doing all the battles and going from bunker to bunker, killing various different tribes and whatnot. I'm just going to fly around for a bit.
Up the hill. The building with
Show
the
you some of
radar.
the sights,
That's
some of the
the
nicer
Skywalker.
things. Oh, there's another player up there. Owenissimo or something. There's the bad guys down there. Let's stay away from those. Some old space shuttles. Oh, shot it at. This is spin metal leaves. I believe if you collect 20 of them, you can then trade them in one of the stores. Something like that. I noticed they take them in, but in bundles of 20, as opposed to just one or two for a couple of credits. Let's have a look over here. Supercharged. Yeah, that's the weapon that I got, that pistol. It is a very nice looking game. Does remind me a lot like Rage as well. I remember playing this for a couple of hours the other night, and I remember thinking, do you know what, I haven't actually finished Rage, and I wish I had. No, I don't mean I hadn't finished Rage, sorry, that's technically not true. I have finished Rage. I never got around to finishing that DLC that I bought. Ooh, a cave. Well, well. Ah, okay. Grenade in. Thank you. Just get this powerful thing, is it? Actually try and hit him with it. Git. Anyway, I'll just gotta wait another 45 minutes now for that gun to start up. Actually, do you know what? I tell you what, I won't. I'll do the final destination now. I'll go to Orbit, sugar-free gum, and I'll go and have a quick blast on Deathmatch, I think. Give you a bit of a glimpse of that. You got these various different ones, but it's only this one you can actually play so far. Yeah, I'm a bit silent. I'm just chomping away on my Father's Day licorice all sorts while I wait for this to load up. That looks a bit nice, doesn't it? This is on the PS4, by the way. Ooh.
Control. Bravo.
Fuck yeah.
Capture and defend, Guardians.
I mean, it says stuff like capture the flags. Oh, wow. This isn't at all like Halo, is it? It says things like capture the flags or capture the points, kill the enemies. Yeah, we kind of already knew that's what we were going to do.
Enemy captured Zone A.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but
Zone C secure. Gained the lead.
I don't know if this is going to be the finished
Falling
vocals.
behind. Enemy captured Zone B.
Doesn't sound like the guy's got much enthusiasm, but there we go. Neither have I. Capture A. Neutralizing.
You neutralized Zone A. Zone A's captured. It's yours. You're in the lead. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. Lost the lead. Gained the lead.
Special ammo. Take that, you chippos. Says the guy who just died.
Zone B neutralized.
Sorry. So I can sit down and I can dance
Zone B secure.
and I can wave and I can point. All
Zone
in the
A lost.
in the multiplayer as well. Because that's what I'd like to do. If possible. You fucking knock me out the way. There's a flag being taken in front of you, you stupid get. I'm gonna dance this flag. Woo! Bum, 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 bum. Reminds me of
Heavy ammo on the way.
Wolfenstein, the moon level.
You neutralized Zone C.
I did, didn't I? I did that.
Heavy ammo available.
Did I capture the flag?
Zone
No, I bloody
C
ran off. What an
secure.
idiot.
You control all zones. Enemy captured Zone B. Zone A lost.
Oh, tits, I wanted to knife you in the face.
Enemy captured Zone A.
I can dance whilst I
Neutralize
neutralize and capture. Look at me go!
Zone C lost. Zone A's captured. It's yours. Enemy captured Zone C.
Ow.
You neutralized Zone C. Zone A
You
lost.
did it all by yourself. You are truly wonderful.
Zone C captured.
Why was that cap? What?
Zone B neutralized.
He didn't help me capture. He
Enemy
just
captured
run up at the end.
Zone A.
The git. Oh, I was dancing. You could have danced with
Zone
me.
B secure.
Tis a nice looking
Zone C
game.
lost. Enemy captured Zone C. Zone C neutralized. Zone C secure. Zone B lost. Enemy captured Zone B.
Oh,
5
camping
minutes
gypsies. Ha ha ha! Get in.
remaining. Zone A neutralized. Zone A secure. Heavy ammo inbound.
Heavy ammo.
Heavy ammo available. Zone B neutralized. Zone A lost. Enemy captured Zone A.
Oh, I was one of the bad guys then. That was a bit bizarre.
You captured Zone B. Zone C lost. Zone C secure.
Oh, what a camping gypsy. Balls. I didn't realise you could summon your own vehicle. Balls.
Zone C lost.
Right, well they keep going off into that corner. I should try and remember that, shouldn't I?
Enemy captured Zone C. One minute. Zone C neutralized. You've got 30 seconds. Enemy captured Zone C.
Yeah, take that, you camping get.
You neutralized Zone A.
Let's have a dance, baby.
10 seconds
Woo!
remaining. You captured Zone A.
We did.
Hard fought victory, Guardian.
We won. Go to orbit. I've gone over longer than I normally do with my half-hour videos, so I'm just going to finish off. I might as well just chuck it up to another 15 minutes to make it to the hour, and then we'll leave it at that. But what I want to do, whilst I was running around, you can see the lighting's a bit different in this version now, isn't it? In this version of the whilst we're waiting sort of thing. But what I want to do, whilst I was running around, it reminded me of something I saw whilst down on the tower. And it was just the way that there was one particular room and it had some nice glass windows, but the glass wasn't perfectly flat. It's almost like a screensaver. As you can see, it's daytime now. Bounties available. Ah, that's what I was on about earlier. You get to collect things off people. I've unlocked a
We'll discount these.
piece of armor by the looks of it.
Back out into the dark, Hunter.
Oh, there's another box. Where's the other box?
Someone who's got something worth cracking.
Yes? Goodbye, Guardian.
That was a weird one. Where'd that box go? Right. Let's have a quick run around. That kind of thing. See the effect on the glass? It's got like a rippled effect to it. I love seeing stuff like that. I mean, in real life as well as in the game. Everything's really nice about it. Everything's just
I am listening.
nice colours, nice looking scenery, glass in the floor.
Unit 9942. Welcome, Hunter.
Maybe it wasn't this way actually. Or maybe it was. What's down here?
Hunter, welcome back.
Bam, 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 bam.
Prepped and ready for access.
Inbound Arcadia cleared for Bay 1.
Nice looking red tree. I've always got a thing for red trees. Come on, let's pick up the pace. Let's get over. Come on, I'm trying to jump down there. Thank you.
Representatives of the new monarchy have been authorized to rally in Tower Hill.
Step clear, Guardian.
Yeah, I was wondering why that water was lighting up blue.
They're taking resources the city can't spare.
Oh, that's it.
Traveler intensity at minimal bounds.
We're
I heard Kate shouting.
I don't even want to
at
talk
your
about
service, Guardian.
These look quite nice. Not entirely sure what all that's about. I can't go that way, I guess. Right, I have to go in the way I came, which was here. Trying to think if there's anywhere else I haven't been. I did wonder if certain areas would open up much like the PlayStation Home, depending on times of year. Like the PlayStation Home had its own Halloween sort of map and things like that. Crucible handler. We all need one of them, don't we? Ah, this might be the one I was thinking of. You got the different lighting effects that sort of happen on the glass. It's got like a hint of cartoon about it, which I really like. You know, that could be like an animated cartoon type thing. I like that about it. Very, very good. Don't think I'd ever stand on something like that in real life, let's be honest. But yeah. And you got these kind of effects with the glass, with the light in. Very nice indeed. Right, okay, I think that's enough for now. I'll make my way back outside.
Get busy, Guardian. Retrieval mission. Rare silver, crater, Vesta.
And have one last look of what's out here.
Is that it? Yes? No?
Doesn't appear to be any other players. That's a bit odd. Oh, ship's taking off. I think I'll have myself a little dance.
Severity 2. Priority 2.
Get down and groove. Wonder if you can stand on those things. You can? Well, well. Oh, I'm gonna get squashed. So if I can get on top of that thing. Oh. Well, that'll be a no then. And that'll do, I think. This is me. Last survivor of the Nostromo signing off.